outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll swing it hard till the hits come in all caps. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get a phone back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's name, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thought this. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's the same, we all live for fame. Yeah, cash in the bag, city in the bag. Born rock star in this life, don't live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. With no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, city in the bag. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
What is going on? Bruh. Why can't I control? What? Oh my god, Blizzard.
#1 for price.
Right! Right! I love my morning run. And my coffee run into town. I love coming home. Being home.
Now entering.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I wanted to do it in 2 different sections. I didn't want to put the quick stuff, the Pop Gut stuff, and plus I wanted another chance to hang out with y'all. He didn't learn from Tipster's mistake. Tipster didn't make a mistake. So, I don't know what you're saying there. Oh, man. Yes, the coffee is grand. Well, I think Tipster did make a mistake, but Tipster didn't make a mistake that everybody said that he made.
I should try that again.
Alright. It's really weird because this is the second time I'm using Amber Chick today. Amber, you made the news again. I'm doing good, Julian. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Think about.
If you can tell, I'm a lot more awake right now than I was at 9. I love Wawa coffee. Wawa coffee's awesome. It's just the only thing is I wish Wawa had a drive-thru because I don't feel like getting out of the car. That's why I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Drive-thru. Yeah, man, let's get these likes up. Let's see, 140 people. We could probably get at least, I don't know, let's do half. 70 likes. At least.
Got you, Trix.
Okay, I know it seems weird to all of us. Okay, let me read Emily's comments. I think it's a good comment. I know it seems weird to all of us, but Papa's always been open about having a non-conventional relationship. Why is it blowing up? I'm confused. Well, it might be a few things. One, he's very adamant on how he tries to teach young men to act or whatever. He has said he used to be in a polyamorous relationship. I have heard him say, but me and my wife have been monogamous for a year and a half, excuse me. We've been monogamous for a year and a half, 2 years, where he was polyamorous. So, that might be part of the reason. And honestly, I'm looking at Amber Chick's tweet right now, and it might actually be that too. And a lot of people think that about Papa Gut YouTube. YouTube account says Papa Gut was never good, just a virtue singer. A lot of people believe that too.
I've got a few tricks.
So, let's expose Amber Chick yet again. Hold on, I'll make sure I'm not showing private messages. Okay. Amber Chick yet again makes the news. He sounds like someone that got caught being bad. To hell with them. To hell with him. Papa assumes he's right too often without research, and that's the damn truth. Okay, so Amber Chick put this out about an hour ago, and honestly, I think it actually sums it up, in a sense. It says, this MF, we all know what MF means, we're not that boomerish over here. This MF would be the first one to say, just because it was consensual doesn't mean the power imbalance wasn't there. Why it's different when it's him exactly? Question mark. And it's true. Papa Gut would be the first one to throw out a power imbalance.
Not good.
We have to admit, he would. Jesse, that's what we're doing right now. Okay?
How can
That's
I adjust?
exactly what we're doing right now. Jesse Walker, we are going through the Papa Gut stuff that we know so far. Okay, so,
Sitting on target.
and she did the video. So, oh my god, I hate when it fucking does that. Alright, let me pause it. Now, at first glance of this video, because when this video first came out, I was like, the Papa Gut allegations, what? Is this what Keemstar was talking about on August stream? And look, there's no description, and the comments are turned off. Now, remember back in the day when the dislike button, you would see the dislike button, and somebody could just cut off the dislikes, or likes and dislikes, and they would cut off comments, and people would automatically go, they're sus! They're sus! Well, now you can't see the dislikes because I don't have the extension. So I don't know how bad the dislikes are. But I will say, it has 11,000 views and only 1K likes.
Somebody call.
So... what do y'all think about that? Taylor, I missed the dislike button too because it really tells you, I mean, granted, on the back end, I can still see the percentage of likes to dislikes, but I think, like with stuff like this and apology videos, it actually gives you a good temperature of what the community thinks about the video. Oh, it's 1K likes to 203 dislikes according to the return YouTube dislike extension. Last I checked, the extension. Oh, okay. So, the video is only 3 minutes and 36 seconds.
Time to save the world?
That's another red flag for me. I'm sorry. It seems like a really big red flag to me that you're talking about allegations against you in 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Like, what? Yeah, I do know that YouTube account. 10% like of the views. Standard, nothing free. Well, I don't know. I still think it's now I checked the likes. Now I check when something on normal likes is a pretty good indicator that people aren't happy. Alright, so let's play it. Again, it's only 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Comments are off. There's no description. Let's go.
Okay, so, as you can tell by the title of the video, this is going to be a little bit different.
I do not have him. Nope, I have him on normal. He is not fed up. One thing I did get from him is how fast he talked in this.
Right. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So, somebody reached out to me with some, allegations, we'll say. False allegations. I'll explain. Anyway, I'm going to read the message that they had sent to me. So it was brought to my attention a few days ago via an anonymous source that there is a woman who was claiming that you and her were sexting, and then when she felt uncomfortable and didn't want to continue, she was punked by you on everything and had her Patreon sub refunded. A quick scroll through her Twitter shows she's definitely not all there mentally. The only reason, which is something I didn't really pick up on, but okay. The only reason I'm bringing this to your attention is because I'm concerned.
Okay, so it seems like the allegation is
Punked by you on everything and had her my attention a few days ago via an anonymous source that there is a woman who is claiming that you and her were sexting, and then when she felt uncomfortable and didn't want to continue, she was punked by you on everything.
Okay, so whoever sending him that message basically saying you were sexting this lady, and when she didn't want to sext anymore, you blocked her on everything and kicked her out of your Patreon. Okay, so I guess that's the biggest thing right there.
And had her Patreon sub refunded. A quick scroll through her Twitter shows she's definitely not all there mentally. The only reason, which is I didn't really pick up on, but okay. The only reason I'm bringing this to your attention is because I'm concerned that it could and can impact your reputation and career online. As your friend, I care a lot about your career. And
okay, I think it does because, as Amber Chick said in her tweet,
I have decided to name a new head. I'm your head. Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? Psoriatic arthritis made my joints stiff, swollen, painful.
Emerge Tremfyant. Tremfya is approved to help reduce joint symptoms in adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Some patients even felt less fatigued.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge Tremfyant with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
he would be the first one to say just because it was consensual doesn't mean the power imbalance wasn't there. And he would be, if it was someone else. He would talk about a power imbalance.
Well-being. I don't think anything will come of what she said, but definitely please be more careful who you're speaking to online. Yeah, for sure. I was honestly not sure whether I even wanted to mention it to you.
Amber Chick, if it was anyone else, he would have a problem with it. He would, and as a matter of fact, he did have a problem with it. And I'm gonna find that video, and we'll watch that one real quick.
The whole situation makes me nervous and clammy, lol. She's been like sneakily quoting, quote tweeting about you on her account. Do what you like with this info, I'm just making sure you're aware. Okay.
Butler says what power imbalance? Him being a large creator and that person and that person being a fan of his.
So, let me just briefly explain what actually happened, okay? So, this individual reached out to me. Just kind of had like a regular old chat for a while.
What's up, Sierra?
Eventually got flirtatious, transferred over to Snapchat. I noticed she had an OnlyFans, and so I bought content. The content was, I guess, a little different. It was like, pictures, I guess some videos, sex and stuff, all consensual. She's like 30-something years old. After I purchased it, things got a little weird. She started asking like a lot of personal questions about me that made me very uncomfortable. She started saving messages. She started talking about other content creators that she's engaging with. So I got very uncomfortable. So I, after a while, I was like, hey, listen, like I stopped buying, obviously. I was like, hey.
Okay, so Shannon OnlyFans, apparently. And I guess he's saying that, granted, this is a he said, she said type of thing, and we haven't heard her part yet, okay? Nor have we seen the DMs or anything like that. So we're only going off by what he's saying. BJ says his wife got upset a few months ago about being friendly to another woman. Did not know that.
Hey, listen, like I don't really want to buy stuff, but we could still just chat here and there if you want. That opened a floodgate, I guess, and she started going off the rails about I'm a piece of shit, this and the other thing, that she's gonna like ruin me, my career, etc., etc., etc. That's the story. That's the whole thing.
Papa Gut has talked about how he used to be polyamorous, but he has been monogamous. I swear he said he's been monogamous. At this point, it will probably be like 2 years. So he has talked about how he was polyamorous before, but now he is in a monogamous relationship.
Thing. It was a consensual engagement. I don't know what to tell you. Now, to be clear.
Alright, he is exempt and she sold him her stuff, so what's wrong here? Alright, the problem is what happened in the DM. Like, what exactly happened in the DM? And he can get self-righteous on other people when they got caught where nothing happened in the DMs, but yet he's just matter-of-factly doing a 3-minute video on this shit.
I foresee great things for you.
WB, I remember Papa doing videos with his wife last year.
Plenty of bombs.
Here, I'm pretty private about my private life, but this is not something outside of my relationship boundary. For people who've been watching me for a long time, you'll understand I don't feel like going into the specifics. I honestly didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I didn't put her in an uncomfortable position. I don't know what to tell you. People might say, like, well, what about the position of power? It was a consensual only, like, well, it wasn't through OnlyFans, but, like, it was a consensual SW type of a thing. Like,
I think there's more to the DMs. Katie for $9.99. Listening to this, remembering him crying about all the crap his wife had been dealing with online this year feels real off. Papa Coomer, put the phone down. JFG doesn't need this embarrassment. Thank you for the $9.99.
Like, that's it. There's really nothing here. If there's a power dynamic at all, though, it's the attempt to ruin my fucking career, okay? Because that's what this is happening here.
So power dynamic doesn't work for him, but it works for other people.
Never made her feel uncomfortable. She was a lot more suggestive on to me, which is fine. That was, whatever. But it just got uncomfortable and I ended it.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I just said JS.
That's the whole thing.
I say just saying all the time. What? You don't think I know what JS means? Good God. I just read JS because I was just reading it. My God.
Okay, now I can't even leave the game because this controlling system thing is so bad.
Just disabling comments because I don't feel like dealing with it. Like in the thing. I know there's going to be speculation, back, forth, left, right, up, down, sideways. I'm just going to say my piece, and I just did say my piece, and that's the end of it. There's really nothing here at all. So, there you go.
was his statement. And, oh, you sounded, oh no, I wasn't, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Bruce Allen JS is jacking secretly. Oh God, I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. So, I was just made aware about this one. Hold on.
30 seconds remaining.
You know, part of me...
Okay, tipster e-girl drama featuring some murdering gamer girlfriend.
Hey, it's like, do I want to watch this argument with Tipster? This is my thing, is like, I don't know what's going on with this Tipster guy. It seems like he likes girls, you know, of course. And he's married, and he hits on girls on the internet, which I think is a little not good.
Wait a minute. Can we rewind that back? Wait, what? What? What did you say, Papa Gut? What? Hold on, we're gonna rewind that back because I want to listen to that again.
This is my thing, is like, I don't know what's going on with this Tipster guy. It seems like he likes girls, you know, of course. And he's married, and he hits on girls on the internet, which I think is a little not good.
Oh, wait a minute. So within, what's the time stamp on this? Within what, 25 seconds, 19 seconds, 22 seconds? Let's just say 25 seconds, all right, round it. So within 25 seconds, Tipster hitting on girls and being married, it's not good. I'm going to listen to it again because I just cannot believe what I just heard.
You know, of course. Like, he likes girls, you know, of course. And he's married, and he hits on girls on the internet, which I think is a little not good.
Really, Papa Gut? Really? Wow! Hot meat kettle. Hot meat kettle. And here's the thing. When that shit went down with Tipster, there was nothing sexual at all. Nothing. Nothing sexual whatsoever. The worst thing that was in that conversation was cropped out, and when the true thing came up, when he didn't know that girl was 16, he was like, oh, no, oh my God, I'm sorry. So what? What did you say, Papa Gut? He likes girls, and he flirts with them on the internet, and a married man is not good. Wow.
30 seconds.
Isn't that amazing? That's amazing.
It's constantly in a controversy every other day.
I do believe you left Twitter because you couldn't get a story right. Okay, let's continue.
Because he's flirting with people. He's like, ooh, you want to talk?
Oh, didn't you do that on Snapchat? Ooh, you want to talk? Huh? What?
And then he gets outed. And he hasn't learned to not do it.
And then he gets outed, and he hasn't learned how to do it. What, Papa Gut? What? You just made a 3-minute video with no comment section about an accusation.
The Tipster's going crazy. You gotta stop, brother. What are you doing? You can't be doing this. You're going crazy.
You better stop, brother. Papa Gut, what are you doing? You're going crazy.
You're going crazy.
It's fucking nice.
So last night I was...
Okay, so I don't care about that part. Love this community. Thank you guys for creating such an amazing following. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you, Inklet. Alright, where was it?
That was totally easy. This is literally never happened. This is flirtatious with these girls. Now, look, see some of the message, but I thought you... The ego memes are like real, but just because I'm friends with women doesn't mean I'm trying to... Right. Well, but I thought you... I thought like the flirting was like normal. I don't know, bro. I've seen some of the messages, and it seems like you're very flirtatious with these girls.
Wow. I wonder what it was like on Snapchat. Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder, is this the reason why he left Twitter, or was it because he couldn't handle the backlash? Sierra says, Xylee, I find it funny how Papa Gut calling out Tipster for flirting and saying it's not nice for him to do so when he is one to do so himself. Exactly.
Now listen, I'm an old school guy.
I mean, of all places to message somebody, Snapchat, the place where messages go poof, the places where if you screenshot, the other person knows you screenshot, that's sus as fuck. So what was in those messages then? What was in those messages, Papa Gut? Because you're also married, and apparently you like flirting with the girls too.
A little bit sometimes. It's somewhat normal in like workplace environments to like be flirtatious with the girls there and the guys back. I used to do it too.
Apparently you're still doing it, huh?
I'm fucking married, and even like I would flirt. We have a work wife. You flirt a little bit back and forth. It's a little fun. You guys are doing your thing, right? People flirt in general. Some silly, sassy stuff. But I will say, so maybe it's like that from that perspective. But then also, you know, this is the internet. It's a little different. I feel like it's weird to like just DM some random girls or flirt with them.
What did you say?
That from that perspective. But then also, you know, this is the internet. It's a little different. I feel like it's weird to like just DM some random girls or flirt with them. That's just fucking bizarre.
It's fucking bizarre, people. It is absolutely fucking bizarre to be flirting with somebody in the DMs on the internet. It's fucking bizarre, according to Papa Gut.
60 seconds.
Just saying. So, to the person who asked the question, which I 100% understand asking that question, nor am I judging you for asking the question, I just can't remember the name right now, but you were asking what the big deal is? This is the big deal. It's called hypocrisy. He makes a living virtue signaling to people,
30 seconds.
calling people out, which is fine. I don't make a living yet, but close to it. I make like a part-time job, very part-time job living off this. Calling people out and virtue signaling. And then he makes a 3-minute video about his accusation saying he didn't do anything wrong and cuts comments off. It's called hypocrisy. That's the big deal.
60 seconds.
And thoughts and opinions. And he's fat too. Thoughts, oh my god. Thoughts, I love you. I love you.
Why are you doing that, bro? What the hell are you doing? You know? Just pay somebody. Pay an OnlyFans girl to flirt with you. This way they won't tell anybody because you're paying them.
Wait. Did he foreshadow what happened to him? Did he just foreshadow what happened to him?
Why are you doing that, bro? What the hell are you doing? You know? Just pay somebody.
Terminal velocity.
Pay an OnlyFans girl to flirt with you. This way they won't tell anybody because you're paying them. Okay.
Guys.
Well, that didn't age well, did it? That that.
Fascinating trajectory. Where's that melody?
That indeed very well did it. And the sad thing is he still remember what he said in his little 3-minute video, and if we have to go back to watch it, we will. He said in his 3-minute video, they were in the DMs first, before he found out she had an OnlyFans. Remember, he said it in that video. They were in the DMs first, and then he found out she had an OnlyFans. It wasn't that he found out she had an OnlyFans and then got into the DMs. He was in those DMs, and then he found out she had an OnlyFans. Oh, I love hypocrisy. I love it. I love it.
This is very productive. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, they're going for that. I want to see where he's talking. Oh, because he doesn't. Right.
Yeah.
That goes around talking about how he's married, but then he'll sit in like voice chat with like women that aren't your wife and talking about NSFW art. I can think you're kind of gross because I'm going to tell you.
NSFW, yeah, I mean, it is a little sassy. That goes beyond like a little bit of flirting, you know? Personally, my wife wouldn't have it.
Oh, your wife wouldn't have it? What? What?
But of flirting, you know? Personally, my wife wouldn't have it. Like, I'm allowed to talk to women, but like to sit in a BC. Also, how old are these women? Because I don't know, bro. I'm like I'm 32. It's so weird to hang out and talk to girls. You know, I talk to a couple of girl influencers, like Patty or Paige Christie and like Brittany Simon. So every so often, you DMs here and there. Like maybe how's your day? Like what do you think about this content creator? You know, we don't sit in Discord for hours talking. I think that's a little weird. I guess it would be fine because we're all adults though. Like, we're all like late 20s, early 30s. So like I don't know how old these OnlyFans girls are. I don't know. It seems a little sussy. Talking about NSFW art, yes, I don't do that. See, personally, I just wouldn't do that. I'm fucking married. It's not okay.
I'm married. It's not okay. No. Is it okay to be in a Snapchat with a woman before you found out she had an OnlyFans? Was that okay? I mean, because now if you do tipster situation versus your situation, I don't know, dude. I feel like you're deflecting. So then my question is how many women's DMs have you been in? Because the statements you are making did not age well. And you just did this in June. What's going on? Attempts always in here trying to start stuff.
60 seconds.
What did attempt do? Edwin, what are you doing in my chat? What is going on? Well, how come I don't see attempt anymore? What did you do? Oh, attempt was going at Edwin again for no reason. Oh, okay. Alright, anyway, carry on.
But maybe they have an okay relationship. Maybe that's okay with their relationship. Or maybe his wife just suffers through it.
Okay, well, Papa Gut, if you... Oh, dear God Almighty. I think this was just a conversation, so this was after the DMs.
60 seconds.
His wife knew everything that went on in those DMs. Does your wife know everything that happened to you on Snapchat? Does your wife know about you and the eventual OnlyFans person? Because, you know, you didn't know that when you first went to Snapchat with them. Does your wife know? Is your wife okay with it, Papa Gut? I have that question. I have questions.
Rain from above.
Because on one hand, he's saying his wife wouldn't have it. So is your wife okay with it, Papa God? I mean, because we're so easy not to go with the whole story of what happened with Tipster, but yet you do a 3-minute, 39-second video on your allegations with no fucking comments whatsoever. Is your wife okay with it, Papa God? I have questions. I have motherfucking questions. Put a 1 in the chat if you have questions about this. I want to know. Put a 1 in the chat if you got questions about this. Put a 2 in the chat if it's like, whatever. Put a 3 in the chat if your mind is already made up. I got questions. I got a lot of questions.
Victory.
Tiller is like 3. I knew Tiller was going to be a 3.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
I knew it. Johnson, boy, Papa Gut on his allegations. I don't know what to tell you, right? Yeah, I want to know if Mama Gut knew about this. Did Mama Gut know that? Because guess what? Mama Tipster knew. Mrs. Tipster knew. She knew what was going on. She knows about his friendship. She knows about me. I know that for a fact. Because I'm always threatening Tipster that me and Mrs. Tipster will whoop his tail one day. I've talked to Tipster 3 o'clock in the morning. And you know what me and Tipster mostly talk about? Because he loves the fact that my husband is a regular gamer. And we talk about, like, you know, like YouTube stuff. He helps me, like, how to get to algorithms, stuff like that. He tells me, like, we talk shop with that. You know what? I'm usually up until 7, 8 in the morning. It's nothing for me to talk to somebody at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Nothing. And guess what? My husband knows about every conversation that I have, too. Why? My husband's my best friend. Because if I can't tell my husband everything, I shouldn't be married to him. He is my best friend. Homeboy Edwin, so I have a question. Do you want to have a slumber party in my basement? If my husband can come, we can have a slumber party. I'm down. My husband gotta come with me, though. Edwin, by the way, you can call in. I'm in the thing. Shadow, we know, girl. All them late night streams. My bad. Anyway, let's continue. I just want to get to the Papa Gut talking point. We all seen this. And the whole Dojangle thing is over. It looks like people made peace, which I am very happy about. Matter of fact, me and Dojangle actually follow each other on Twitter now. And you know what? She's actually a cool chick. I like her. I like her.
Because she's like, she's probably like, this motherfucker, nobody wants to see this guy's dick anyway. He gets flirt with these girls, they ain't gonna fuck him because he's ugly.
He ain't gonna fuck any of these girls because he's ugly. Papa Gut. Do I have to say it? I don't want to say it because listen, y'all know me. I'm not one of those that go for looks, except for when I say somebody looks like a fuckboy or something, okay? But I don't go, like, really hard on somebody's looks. But all I'm going to say is this. I know Papa Gut is not talking about somebody being ugly. Okay? I know he is not talking about somebody being ugly. But let's continue.
Fuck with you, brother. Okay? Because I know you lost. This is fucking weird.
Do you really think that happens, or is this something that you pull out your trust and I've seen secure in my life. I can think that you're gross.
I don't know, dude. Insecure? Listen. If my wife is flirting with some guy in DMs, personally, wouldn't let it happen. Listen.
Oh, you wouldn't let it happen. Oh. So what happened in them Snapchats? Because you just said in the other video, which we can't play again if we really want to. You said in that other video that you were in Snapchat flirting, and then you found out she had an OnlyFans. And remember what you said earlier in this video, flirt with the OnlyFans girl because she won't say nothing. Oh, pop me kettle. Pop me kettle. And this is the problem with Papa Gut's fucking video. The goddamn hypocrisy. Let me tell you something. You know how I used to tell y'all that I was in a different community? We virtue signaled a lot. We did. We virtue signaled a lot. We, very woke community. Bruce Allen can tell you about that. Paige Christie can tell you about that. We were all part of the same community. It's shit like this is the reason why I left that community. Because what I found out is a lot of people who virtue signal, they actually do the same shit they're virtue signaling about. It's fake. I still have my core beliefs. Y'all know I won't say certain words. You know, I guess I would be considered woke by a lot of people's standards. But I don't tone police anymore, and I don't virtue signal. Because what I found out is the tone police and the virtue signals out there turn around, and they are the same goddamn people who are out here virtue signaling one thing, and they're doing the same goddamn thing.
Well, I expected that.
Oh, he pissed me off within the first 25 seconds, tipster. But this is the reason why I left. That's the reason why I left. I wasn't in the community for like I'd say about a year and a half. At least the community I'm in now, you know what you're getting. If they're an asshole, they're an asshole. If they're nice, they're nice. But I'm not around a bunch of people who preach and turn around and do the opposite of what they're preaching about. That's why I left that. Who is this?
It's me. It's me, Tipster.
Oh, it's you, Tipster? Hi, Tipster.
I know. The other Latino.
It's the other Latino.
The skinny one. What was he joking about Tipster being up?
Yeah, he said it. He says I'm joking, brother, because I know you watch it sometimes.
Oh, but if he didn't know that Tipster was watching, it's not a joke?
Right.
But the joke was, like, he would have to pay the OnlyFans girls because he had, like, that was the joke, right?
I guess so. His thing was about the OnlyFans girls. He's like, pay an OnlyFans girl because they won't tell about conversations y'all have. But the thing is, in that 3-minute video, he said that he was in those Snapchat DMs and then he found out she was on OnlyFans. He was DMing with her before he found out she was on OnlyFans. And he's over here talking shit about Tipster when, what month are we in? October, June, July, August, September, October. 4 months later, he's getting caught up?
I'll tell you what, obviously this dude is, making these jokes, it's like taking little subtle swipes, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's funny. Like, it's like, personally, okay, fat, maybe, Tipster, okay, maybe, but ugly,
I know he ain't talking about somebody being ugly.
You got the pretty boy eyes. Anyways, my point is, this is the type of dude that, like, acts like super, like, oh, you gotta be polite, you gotta be, so it's like, to see this, weird, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, for me, it's not weird. Because it's usually people like him, usually, not 100% of the time. I'm not saying 100% of the time, because I know people really are out there, and that's what they really believe or whatever. But a lot of the time, it's people like him who do the opposite of what they fucking preach.
Overcompensate is what I think.
Yes. 100%.
I mean, because he acknowledged that he came from like a edgier, like used to be edgier, and all of a sudden he like completely 180s. I was like, 180? Like, why don't you just, let's. Anyway.
Yeah, this shit ridiculous. Can you share my screen?
Yeah, I'll be around for a little bit here.
might do a show tomorrow, so maybe I'll talk about this.
Well, I know Keemstar was just in that Twitter space, and I know he said it on Weeks last night, that they're actually running the story and more is coming out. So, let me go ahead and do the plug, just in case Keemstar is watching. Why didn't you plug myself? Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Keemstar Show. Apparently, they're going to be going more in depth.
Twitter space.
Hello? What's going on, dude?
Nothing much, just chilling. Yeah, I never got around to watching this whole video because he pissed me off when he said Tipster gets outed for this sort of thing all the time.
Yeah.
It only happened that one time. So after I heard that shit, I'm like, okay, I see where this is going to be, and I like cut it off.
Yeah, no, Tip, the way I kind of thought, the way he approached it is kind of like, he kind of talked as if he was like one of the homies. Not to say that, you know, just we don't know him, like, you know, he kind of like, he's cool, like, like joining in on a meme. Does that make sense? Like, as if he knows you as well, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like, he's just kind of mean, like, because, you know, obviously people make that meme, that joke, like, you know, Augie would do it or whatever, but it's like, I don't think he knows you like that. And
Hey,
obviously,
guys, talk for a second. I'm going to go make myself another cup of coffee. I'll be back.
Well, I was told, you know, obviously, you know, this new video that I was making the rounds or whatever, I was told based off of what is out there now that he was doing a lot of projecting of this shit on video.
Yeah.
Does it come off that way?
I mean, especially with this one, kind of, because he's kind of like talking down on you, like, man, like, how you gonna talk like this when you're grown ass man, bro? Don't think with your wit, he said.
He told me to not think with my wit.
He called it a wig. I don't know.
Meanwhile, this motherfucker's paying for girls' OnlyFans.
I know, right? I don't know.
I ain't never paid for a girl's OnlyFans. The only time we done did that shit was when I was doing the Tipster show with Diva and Disco, and we were looking at the movies. A bunch of commentators were talking about how she was like sucking dicks on there and stuff like that. It's like, okay, like. Okay, IDub's okay with her having OnlyFans, but I doubt he's like down for sucking dudes' dicks and shit. Yeah. And sure enough, like we paid for that shit. She wasn't even posting videos. But other than that, we definitely.
Here's a hot take. Like maybe paying for OnlyFans isn't the actual crime. I think maybe engaging, like paying for the DMs and stuff, like when you get more and more like parasocial with that model, that might be a little bit more, you know. Which is obviously what people do. Even of course you got to.
Jada taking the chats and he said if you pay them, they'll keep quiet giving you advice. I mean, here's the thing. I know a lot of you guys like see like me interacting with like a bunch of girls and stuff like that, and like there's the memes and stuff. Look, I ain't in no girls' DMs trying to get no fucking nudes, alright? I know that like that's the idea people like to have.
Hell yeah.
But no, it's just jokes on stream, it's jokes on Twitter, and jokes with like friends that I trust in DMs. That's it. But like as far as like is Tipster trying to get nudes from random girls on the internet? Fucking hell, dude. I'm not that fucking stupid.
Yeah. Trying to get nudes.
You fuck around with the wrong e-girl like that, and you're like shit's all over the fucking internet, bro. I'm not.
No doubt.
I'm not talking about that.
No doubt. Asking for nudes, man, it's just so like 7 years ago. Who does that anymore?
Bro, like Pornhub's free. Like. Dude, just go to Pornhub. Like, if you need to rub one out real quick, just fire up like a Pornhub, search for your favorite category, fucking rub one out real quick and call it gay. I mean, it's true though, right? Am I wrong?
No,
I remember hearing you on stream having a conversation one time about how like sometimes it's hard to find the right video to get your job done.
Yeah.
It's true though, like sometimes you'll go through like 5 or 6 videos before you find that right one to get the job done.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it takes longer to find the right video than it does to actually get the job done.
Dude, you'll look for the video and you'll start doing your thing and you're like, nah, this one ain't doing it. So you'll like try to find another one. Nah, this one ain't doing it either. And like I said, like
you're looking for the position. You're like, I'm in the mood to see this position. You can't find it.
Yeah. So like 3 to 5 videos later, you finally get the job done.
Oh my.
Or maybe
sorry guys, I doesn't usually take this long.
Or maybe you find the position you want, but the girl's looking kind of busted, so then you have to find another girl doing the same position, but she looked good, you know?
Yeah, or the quality just isn't right. The camera guy is just not getting the angle I want.
The worst is when you find like the perfect girl in the perfect video looks like a 360 camera.
Oh yeah, you know the one I really want to see sometimes is like the reverse cowgirl because it gets a little bit of everything.
Right. Dude, you ever try VR porn?
I don't have a headset, so.
Bro, you can literally get one of those cheap like $10 VR headsets and sell at Walmart. You can put your phone in there, and like Pornhub has a whole category for like VR porn. You just slide your phone into that little thing, and then there you go, dude. You don't have those fancy headsets.
Obviously, with that headset, it doesn't really work, but yeah, I don't have a headset. I'm kind of curious about it.
There you go, dude. Just get one of those. I did back when I was a gaming channel. I used to do a series called Budget Junk Reviews, and so I bought like a budget like VR headset, and I reviewed a bunch of games and stuff like that. One of these days, I'll have to show you this video on my channel.
Yeah.
But like at the end, as a joke, I reviewed VR porn, and it's like the funniest thing ever, dude. I'll have to show you that video.
What are y'all talking about?
Porn. Talking about porn.
Porn, the better alternative to, cheating on your wife.
Okay,
I mean, is it really cheating if you watch
your street styling today from Australia. Hey, Passion. Okay, what
watching porn is not cheating.
I think Xylee looked at chat.
Xylee, what you think about that? Is watching porn cheating?
I don't think so. I mean, as long as your partner is okay with it, they already, I mean, like, my husband watches porn, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. See, I know there's women that think so very strong, but like obviously, like that's not the type of woman that you know. If you want to watch porn, like you don't get with that kind of woman.
I'm the type of woman. Like my ex-husband used to go to strip clubs every now and then with his buddies, right? And I was the type that would give him a tap one.
That's my kind of girl right there.
Yeah.
Although, interestingly enough, I've never ever been to a strip club. Real tough.
Really? Ever?
Yeah, I've never been.
I think
I didn't even do one for like a bachelor party.
Thank you,
Shadow. Just hung out at like an arcade, like a high-end arcade.
You didn't turn 21?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, or yeah. When I turned 21, I was taken to that was my first trip. That was crazy.
Oh really? Yeah, I was the type. I would get. I mean, if I knew he was going, like, because obviously my, when I knew I would know that my ex-husband was going on Friday. On Thursday, I come home and give him a stack of ones. Tell him to have a good time on Friday. I don't care. As long as you're coming home to me, I don't care.
See, like, what I tell the missus when it comes to, like, I'm just learning new techniques for the bedroom, baby.
Wait, you said what? Say that again?
I tell her I'm just learning new techniques for the bedroom, baby.
Oh my god, that's bullshit.
Well, I feel like, you explained that, you've come to one of giving ones. That sounds to me like it's like trust. You trust, It's like,
well, that's my whole thing. If I don't, hence the reason why I'm not with my ex-husband anymore. It was a trust issue, and when I got to a point where I couldn't trust him anymore, I came out. I left.
Echo said she and your dad said you can't use your phone. Why? Tell it to my wife. She's happy.
I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, why be married to someone you don't trust? Listen, my husband is my best friend. My husband knows everything that goes on what I do on the internet. He doesn't ask to look at my phone. I don't ask to look at his because I trust him. If I feel like I have to do shit like that, I'm not going to be with that one.
That's kind of how I am, right? Like, if I ever had, like, I don't have anything to hide. If my wife ever asked me, you want to look at, can I look at your phone? No, babe.
Yeah, here you go. Go for it. You want to see my Twitter DMs? Go for it. Because I tell you everything. I even told him that joke that you did that one time, Tipster. His initial reaction, he started laughing.
That's my dog right there. I gotta put you up.
Yeah, he automatically started laughing because he knew. You know what I'm saying? It's.
Well, that's like when my DMs leak and shit like that. Obviously, I'm transparent with my wife, so I showed her everything that leaked, and she's like, "Bro, like I've seen you say worse shit on your stream. Like this is nothing."
I've seen you say worse shit. I mean, there's times that, and it's always ends up when I'm in a stream with somebody. It's always so dark like that. Even with Dead on Dave, I'm like, why am I here? Why am I here? But I mean, I've seen worse shit said on stream, especially your streams at one point. Good God.
Oh yeah. My stream gets saucy, but like in the case of Dead on Dave, he wants a taste of the silence.
Whoa.
Less Dead on Dave.
He does.
Bless Grande for real. And taste.
I gotta go to the restroom really quick, but I shall be
And that's
right
another
back.
thing too. The strip clubs around where I live at, because we have we're like the belt buckle of the Bible Belt, so we have like Pat Robertson here and shit like that. The girls wear nothing more than bikinis anyway. And we have the beach near me, so you can go to the beach and see that shit too. So.
That sounds so nice.
Yeah, they're
So,
not
like-
naked. They're not naked out here.
So if they did like full nudity, would you still let it go?
I'd still let him go if I didn't trust him. Listen, if I can't trust my husband to go to a strip club, I should not be with him.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. No, that's
I'm also
actually
the
really
type
good point.
too, and I'm also the type too that if my significant other cheats on me, the first question I'm going to ask is, did she know you had a significant other? Because if she didn't, it's not her I'm going after. It's only going to be him. Because if she didn't know, you can't blame her.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like that's a good point though, because like, look, if your man has like a bunch of women all of a sudden get all naked in front of him, and he's like, whoa, and does nothing, that's the ultimate test. And what, obviously in strip club you can't touch a woman, so
Exactly. Especially
Not
around
really.
here. Especially around here. It's no different than watching some movies. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. If I can't trust them, I'm not going to be with them. Period.
One thing I will say is when you're like significant others, like a YouTuber or something like that, you gotta have a lot of trust with your partner. Because I mean, let's be real. Like I'm sure everyone's probably vouch. Like girls be trying to come at you all the time. You gotta have a lot of trust there. And I'll be real. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I don't mind the temptation's there, but like you have a level of self-control to not act on that shit. That's what's important.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, it's
just
like-
because I got the refresco doesn't mean I'm serving.
Oh my god.
I bet the highness is all over it. Am I wrong?
Orale. Welcome, Matt Pitt.
Oh, hey, Matt Pitt.
How's it going, guys?
Going good.
What about Matt Pitt? But does Matt Pitt get honeys?
I bet you Matt Pitt does have some crazy ass
Get
DMs.
me here today. Let's go.
What?
I bet you
He's
he'll
got-
get some crazy ass DMs.
He's got that
really?
smooth voice. I bet you he gets lots of e-girls.
Not really. Sometimes. I don't think anyone's been really weird in my DMs. Someone that I don't want to talk about. But,
Yeah, let's not talk about it anyway. But yeah, that's why Papa Gut pissed me off with this video so much, because the same shit he was saying about Tipster, whose DMs weren't bad, he's up in this DM with this chick, and then he found out she had an OnlyFans.
Wait. So what did he say about me? Because like I said, I haven't watched this whole video.
He says that it's weird to be flirting with women on the internet,
I mean,
and he's a married man, he wouldn't do it.
I mean, yeah, that's hella projecting and that shit.
And you should flirt with an OnlyFans girl. That way they won't tell your flirt. Oh, funny how that works.
Yeah, paying money.
60 seconds.
Oh, we still got 12 minutes left. 14 minutes. 16 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going through all of it. I'm only going where he's talking. All right, I'm gonna start it.
Oh, is he done?
I don't think that's insecure, man. That's just like normal. I like them too. It's just interesting that like the prescription is you're insecure for being uncomfortable with this, rather than like, yeah, but that's just not my relationship dynamic. 'Cause most people's dynamic is don't flirt like that. You know. I'm okay with it. You know.
I'm willing to think whatever the fuck you want to think about me.
Sorry.
That's not true. That's not how the timeline worked out. I've been talking to this girl. I don't know.
Well, she didn't reject it either. Well, roasted.
She accepted it or not. No, she didn't. She decided to make this into something that I'm telling you that I was acting. You didn't.
Lollipop cock video? What?
Okay, alright, so then why would you go seek her out on Facebook? That's like creep fucking status. A girl that's like, if you're not really talking to somebody on Twitter, what? Many people about the lollipop.
To me, if that's the case, he never communicated.
Almost fun to listen to this because it doesn't matter. There's no stakes here. This is so fucking dumb. Well, why did he do that?
I get it. You're verbally to try and make your point seem a bit more confident.
And you lost me every time. And then when you go on an apology tour with people in my friend...
No, you asked me why I changed my mind. I'm telling you, like, is it...
I'm not going to send you a lollipop video, though. I'm going to send you 2 girls, 1 cup. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it is a delectable... It's like how was hot dogs made, but for ice cream. You know what I mean?
Fine, I said that you can do that. It seems like you got really salty when I said something. It seems like you got really salty when I had to say about it.
You know what? And you backed off as soon as second Mudahar came on. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
I didn't even know Mudahar.
Right. So, like, I don't know if this is a good argument.
Hey, the situation's kind of calmed down. You know what? Let me go ahead and block them, and I'll recall them. Maybe it's a case of, like, I got angry with someone, and I had to change of heart later. You know what? Maybe I overreacted to that situation, so I'm gonna unblock them.
But is this specific to her? Is this interaction with her, or are you just being general and vague? It sounds like you don't have a good reason. It sounds like she might have called it. You might be trying to get her attention. Okay.
I mean, anybody who knows me knows that that's like a general statement. I've done that to many people. The whole, like, I get mad at someone, fucking block them, and then, like, later I feel bad, like, I overreacted.
Yeah, you're like, very happy.
Granted, I will say this, since I got my shit together, I haven't, like, done that to anybody. Like, usually if I block someone, it's because I have a good fucking reason to block them.
Yeah, now I'm yelling at YouTube blocking people instead of arguing.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally on Twitter, you just block this motherfucker.
My favorite thing to do is fight with people.
I know.
Away. Just grab the fucking popcorn and enjoy the goddamn show, right?
Oh.
Then I'll recall them. There's various different reasons why I do it.
Give me an...
Expensive, extravagant weddings. Crazy. Who's winning, the tip or Muda? It doesn't even matter. It's more just dumb, but probably Muda's girlfriend.
Girls, are you not...
Okay, so you want to make it about me and me, girl.
Wait, what?
I was saying, in fairness to Chris, right, it was a really stupid conversation.
It was.
But
hey, I see.
What?
But she wasn't winning.
So this is really what you're cheating, girl.
Dude, you don't even know who you're, like, following half the fucking time now.
No. You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit.
How am I full of shit? You've literally been doing this. I don't
You keep saying it happens in 20...
I don't like you for no reason.
Fuck you were.
I don't not like you for no reason.
I don't care.
Just like
but she was, like, super noisy this morning.
Versus YouTube. Why not subscribe to this guy? Maybe I should subscribe.
No, you weren't subscribed, you asshole.
It's gotta be mutual, though. Mutual's up. Why the fuck did he nuke his channel? What the hell's happening, brother? What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, that's when you quit commentary.
Yeah. God, she was like super noisy this morning, so she went...
What does he do for a living? What the fuck are you doing? I would have made content out of it, brother. Who is this? This looks like a white minute.
Well, at least he did more than a 3-minute and 39-second video with no comments.
He's kind of right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
content came later though, to get catch.
Yeah, I mean, like I've talked about this. I was not in the best headspace at that time. Xylee will tell you.
Yeah, I was in the DM.
Well, yeah, I was on some bullshit at the time. Like Xylee will tell you, like some of the conversations we had. Like in hindsight, I can like look at that and be like, I was really fucking dumb. Like I can imagine her responding to me with her fucking eyes rolling, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
When did you come back to Shirtless?
I came back when I came back after the AP stuff. That's when I came back. Yeah. Okay.
Was that in June?
That was... Yeah, it would have been, like, mid to late June. Or late June, yeah.
Yeah, because this was May, June 7th.
Okay. And this was late, by the way, because the actual, like, the actual conversation with Doe happened on May 30th.
Yeah, it was there in
May.
May.
Stopped on the 31st.
Yep.
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
That's a very interesting depiction of you, bro. Okay.
Here's my following. Yes, you
I haven't. I literally haven't.
What is you?
I don't know. It feels like maybe it's true. If you will. It's possible.
Eating it hasn't been happening that long. I didn't
2018, my dude.
you were back then.
Okay, I don't think he says much more. But he said a lot right here. In the beginning of it.
Well,
60 seconds.
But, yeah, for 25 seconds.
with this tipster guy. It seems like he likes girls, you know, of course. And he's married, and he hits on girls on the internet, which I think is a little not good. That's constantly in a controversy.
Wow!
See, every other day, because he's flirting with people. He's like, ooh, you want to talk? And then he gets outed, and he hasn't learned to not do it. It's just going crazy. You gotta stop, brother. What are you doing?
Yeah, that pissed me off.
You can't be doing this. You're going crazy.
Shit all the time. Because it's like, dude, no.
You're going crazy.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you should have went on stream today and been like, you don't have a gun. You just gotta stop, brother. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I didn't want to make a big thing of it because I'm not trying to start drama or whatever. Like, obviously, like, a bunch of people brought it to me, so I'm like, okay, we'll talk about it on the stream.
Yeah.
Like, I could have been a dick and been like, well, like, look at this dumb shit you said about me, bro, and, like, maybe I wasn't going to do all that.
Yeah, I had a quick question. I haven't been able to catch the stream. Has the girl at all came out yet?
No, I don't know. I don't know her account. I have no clue. The only thing I know is 6 p.m. tomorrow, Keemstar show. That's the only thing I know.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. That's all I freaking know. And it's driving me insane.
Well, I'm guessing that this girl has not said Papa Gut's name. She's subtweeting.
Well, Nick, can y'all see that, by the way, in the screen share?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one interesting thing that was said on there, is that she was, like, subtweeting him or some shit like that. So, like, somebody has to be able to find these tweets.
Okay, so, here's Nick with his, string of tweets that only Nick does. The Papa Gut accusations for response. Papa was sexting an OnlyFans girl he described as flirting on Snapchat and buying her stuff. He claims she got weird and broke communication. Papa Gut says she's trying to ruin his career. Papa is married but claims his wife is okay with it. Did he say his wife was okay with it in the video? I mean, did he say it in that video? I don't remember him saying it.
Something like that in the video. Yeah, like his wife's aware of it.
Aware of it and okay.
Well, no, it felt like he was saying like
okay,
like
he did use the phrase something along the lines of like this is within our relationship.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So Papa and Mary, with relationship, within the relationship boundaries. I haven't seen the girl's allegations published anywhere, so I only put Papa's side in. I'd be happy here her add hers for transparency. I remade the tweet because he didn't explicitly say she was accusing him of being non-consensual. That's what I thought he meant, but he was vague, so better safe than sorry. Weird, her statements aren't publicly available, so this is just like a cheating scandal. When Papa Gut says ruin my career, is he referring to via cheating? If so, why? That implies she's accusing him of so much worse. Who cares if he cheats on his wife 1,000 times? Alright, I'm gonna watch this video again. Not there, asshole.
Okay, so as you can tell by the title of the
I just want to say, when I first watched this video, I thought it was weird as shit. I thought the way he did this video was weird as shit. His wording, the way he was like matter of fact about it, just everything with it was weird as shit.
video.
He's trying to get ahead of some shit. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah. And he doesn't have his comments on. There's no description to the video.
Be a little bit different. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So, somebody reached out to me with some allegations, we'll say. False allegations.
And I wonder if message them.
Anyway, I'm going to read the message that they had sent to me. So it was brought to my attention a few days ago via an anonymous source that there is a woman who's claiming that you and her were sexting, and then when she felt uncomfortable and didn't want to continue, she was punked by you on everything and had her Patreon sub refunded. A quick scroll through her Twitter shows she's definitely not all there mentally.
Where is her Twitter? I want to know her Twitter. So I need to find this damn Twitter.
The only reason, which is something I didn't really dig got bumped, but okay. The only reason I'm bringing this to your attention is because I'm concerned that it could and can impact your reputation and career online. As your friend, I care a lot about your career and well-being. I don't think anything will come of what she said, but definitely please be more careful who you're speaking to online. Yeah, for sure. I was honestly not sure whether I even wanted to mention it to you. The whole situation makes me nervous and clammy, lol. She's been like sneakily quoting, quote tweeting about you on her account. Do what you like with this info, I'm just making sure you're aware. Okay, ridiculous. So, let me just briefly explain what actually happened, okay? So, this individual reached out to me, kind of had like a regular old chat for a while, and she got flirtatious, transferred over to Snapchat. I noticed she had an OnlyFans.
Okay, so it transferred over to Snapchat, and then I noticed she had an OnlyFans. So, what was it, Papa Cut, that you said? You said flirting with girls on the internet is weird? That's what you said in June of 2022.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
Exactly.
Oh,
and
shit.
That's the problem with this bullshit.
And so I bought content. The content was, I guess, a little different. It was like, pictures, I guess some videos, sexing stuff, all consensual. She's like 30-something years old. After I purchased it, things got a little weird. She started asking a lot of personal questions about me that made me very uncomfortable. She started saving messages. She started talking about other content creators that she's engaging with.
Oh, she started saving messages.
Yeah, you got uncomfortable when
Ooh, we got screenshots, people. We got screenshots out there in the world, people.
Yeah, because on Snapchat, if you take screenshots and shit, it tells you that they took a screenshot or whatever. Or if you send a picture and they save it to their camera roll, it'll tell you. So.
Yeah. So what do you mean by her OnlyFans a little weird, a little different? What's different about it?
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know.
He literally just said that she had pictures, videos.
He's giving context clues, very vague.
Yeah.
Funny how he didn't have context when he was talking about your shit, though. Just saying.
We was talking at the time too. Yeah.
How that works.
So I got very comfortable. So after a while, I was like, hey, listen, I stopped buying, obviously. I was like, hey, listen, I don't really want to buy stuff, but we can still just chat here and there if you want. That opened a floodgate, I guess, and she started going off the rails about I'm a piece of shit, this and the other thing, that she's gonna ruin me, my career, etc., etc., etc. That's the story. That's the whole thing. It was a consensual engagement. I don't know what to tell you. Now, to be clear, I'm pretty private about my private life, but this is not something outside of my relationship boundary. For people who've been watching...
But you just said you wouldn't have your wife flirting with another man, you wouldn't have it. You also said that Tipster was wrong with flirting with anyone on the internet because he was married. But now all of a sudden it's within your bounds within 4 months. Now it's within your bounds because you got caught.
Hey, Riley, you got the timestamps for that stream? By any chance?
I don't have it. Wait, timestamps for what?
The stream you were just reacting to, the Tipster one, the arguing one.
I don't have timestamps. I literally just looked to see where he was talking, but I will say he fucks up within the first 25 seconds.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he literally says that I've been outed for that sort of thing multiple times.
And the worst thing he said is within the first half of the video. That part I can tell you.
Yeah. Watch me for a long time. You'll understand. I don't feel like going into the specifics. I honestly didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
It's funny how he didn't do anything wrong, but Tipster did. I'm telling you, dude.
I didn't put her in an uncomfortable position. I don't know what to tell you. People that might say, well, what about the position of power? It was a consensual, it wasn't through OnlyFans, but it was a consensual SW type of a thing. That's it. There's really...
But you didn't know she had an OnlyFans before you went to that until you go to Snapchat with her. He didn't know. He started flirting with her before he found out about the OnlyFans.
Really nothing here. If there's a power dynamic at all, though, it's the attempt to ruin my fucking career. Okay, that's what this is happening here. never made her feel uncomfortable.
Oh, so now she has some power about her. Okay.
She was a lot more suggestive onto me, which is fine. That was, you know, whatever. But it just got uncomfortable and I ended it. That's it. That's the whole thing. Gonna be just disabling comments because nothing like in the thing. I know there's gonna be speculation, back, forth, left, right, up, down, sideways. I'm just gonna say my piece, and well, I just did say my piece, and that's the end of it. There's really nothing here at all. So.
And then go watch the Keemstar show tomorrow at 6 p.m. Alright?
Yeah. I'm interested to see what Keem has. I don't know, it's kind of funny to see how, like, judgmental he was on my shit, and like now, like I said, that the full story's out there. Like, what did I do? I made some jokes with a friend, and I referred to her by her display name. So it's like, that's what constituted cheating.
And a nickname that you didn't come up with.
Yeah, it was someone in my chat.
Yeah.
This is an interesting perspective because when I first saw the video, I was thinking, yeah, well, I mean, if it's within the relationship boundaries, I don't really see an issue with what Papa did, just judging from this video in of itself. However, seeing the content from his stream on the Augie stream of Tipster and Dojangles arguing, that brings another aspect to hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, speaking on his video alone, like, if he's telling the truth, boundaries and speaking honest about what happened with this girl, then that's what he was right. But yeah, there's definitely that hypocrisy.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, right? Flat out saying that he wouldn't like his wife to be flirting with other people, saying that Tipster's weird by flirting with women on the internet. Yeah, funny how that works.
He's signing up for OnlyFans. I'm interested in seeing those screenshots.
Oh my God, I hope we do see the screenshots.
Here's an easy way to disarm it, in my opinion. If he just gets the wife to vouch for him, and then it's over, right? What do you guys think?
I mean, Craig Beckett's girlfriend vouched for him. You see how well that turned out.
Okay, well, the girl's
just calm down. The woman's in her 30s. I think Craig was talking to 7.
But then he flips it and say, okay, so you gotta think, this is Mr. Virtue Signal. Hold on, Nixon for 5. He's projecting on the IMAX, let alone 4K. He really got shadiness to him while claiming to be high and mighty. P.S.
I think Siley looked at chat.
Team ain't in here.
Team ain't in here.
We are a team.
But no, I think it's really funny that everything he said about Tipster, he did.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, it's really weird, brother, flirting with women on the internet. Really, Papa Gut? Really?
Why is it everybody who, like, clowned on me is coming out and is, like, fooling around with you girls?
10 seconds.
There's a lot of projecting.
Listen, Tipster, I will do a show on this and dedicate it tomorrow, alright? I'll tell me what you want me to include in the fucking docket, man.
Yes, Lucid, I did just look at chat. You're right. I read a donation. You're absolutely right.
I personally think that him cheating, if he did cheat on his wife, I don't think it's that big deal. If Tipster hypothetically cheated on his wife, I don't think that's that big deal. People cheat all the time. I don't think that's something you can condemn someone for. However, the hypocrisy is.
That's what gets me mad. I don't give a shit about the cheating. I'm not even calling it cheating.
Like
it is what it is. That's
Yeah.
between him and his wife. But the hypocrisy of it all, compared to what he said to June and to now, the hypocrisy is what fucking pisses me off. And that's why I left the goddamn community I was in before, because of fucking hypocrisy. Fucking virtue signalers, dude. This is the bullshit that a lot of them do. They talk one game and they do another.
Yeah, his virtue signaling is really bad. At one point, I can't remember the tweet, but Nick was like talking about the situation, the Jake Paul allegation recently, and he was making a joke about it, and Papa Gut just replied with a tweet. It was like, actually, this is not a joke. This is something that should be taken very seriously, blah, 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 blah. And it's just really interesting how he's been the past few months.
Matt, with all due respect here, Tipster is openly wife would have been hypocritical if he did cheat on his wife.
I said I wouldn't condemn him for it. Hypothetically, I would not condemn him.
But the thing is also with Tipster, like what I said from the beginning, because look, I think that people can have their, like, you know, with their own boundaries. I think everybody making their decisions for themselves. Like my stance was always like, well, if that's Tipster's thing, that's Tipster's thing, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I guess the easy way to shut it down would always be to have a partner vouch, you know, because it's personal, private life. Now, of course, Tipster's wife is not a public figure by any means, so like, it's not necessary. He's not owed that to people, you know. So obviously, the bigger thing here with Papa Gut, in my opinion, is the fact that first of all, she has spoken on Papa Gut's streams. I have heard her voice, so you know, like she argued with Keemstar once on a Twitch stream. So not saying she has to, but the fact that he shot on Tipster adds a little more like maybe she should vouch for him.
Okay, here's my thing. I don't care if she vouches or not. It's still hypocritical what you say.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, for the drama of it all, yes, I would love to hear a statement for her. I mean, content is love.
We ain't gonna turn down.
I'm not gonna turn down content, but at the same time, I don't care what she says in this because to me, I'm focused on the hypocrisy.
Yeah. Well, that's one big issue. The second issue is if he wants to be a clean guy and be like Tipster, man, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, right? That's the other.
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, I will say I probably should have called him on it. At that time, I was still like offline after this shit happened, baby. So I don't know. I felt like when I came back, it's like, why am I gonna drag up this stuff?
I don't think you need to call him. I think the war of the fats is now.
The war of the fats? What the fuck, dude?
I was hesitating as I was about to say. I apologize. I didn't mean that.
Listen, this is why I honestly believe. I believe in karma, and I believe what you put out there comes back to you. And he was virtue signaling off of Tipster, and it came back and bit him in the ass. Sometimes karma works months, weeks, months, years, could even be a couple of days. It depends on what it is. But karma always comes back, and it could be years. But with Tipster, it was 4 months.
Wow.
4 months and 4 months and 5 days. Seriously. Just I hate that shit.
I think this goes to show, just don't even criticize the judge. Like the fucking karma just comes into the frick now fucking Papa Gut. Like
it's like I told, you know, Dojangles I would catch it nothing but W's.
Here we go.
What W am I gonna catch next?
Dude, it's gonna come out that Dojangles is like a serial killer.
Oh my god, I'm not trying to manifest that.
I get the mouth. Dojangles, if you're watching, or anybody who's watching that's gonna tell, I disavow.
You would think that was funny.
Me and Dojangles watched the beef on Edwin's stream, alright? Let's not try and dig that shit.
Would have been hilarious if like Craig Beck had actually had a talk and like squash the beef and then the next day all those DMs dropped. And then he could have been like,
That would have been
that would have never been. For me, like, all I wanted to know with that shit was why the fuck he did what he did to me, and he was such a fucking person who didn't respond to them. He was responding to my DMs like real fucking quick when I was praising him for his Eugenia Cooney video, which by the way was bullshit. I already knew what he did to me by that point. I was just trying to see if he was gonna be fake. But he responded real quick over that, but he would not respond when I'm like, why the fuck did you do this dumb shit, bro? Not a
You know what's interesting too? When he went to your channel, it's like, come on, man, I want content. It's like, now look at him, he disabled his Twitter and it's like, disabled his comments. Where's the content? Come on, give us your content.
I'm really curious. He went to that Faces and said there was
So, because like that's the thing, right? Like as far as we know, like this girl hasn't put out anything like that. So like, what if Keem's got like screenshots and like the interaction and shit? What if it like shows that he like lied in his story? Like it wasn't the way he said it.
That's the thing, he was vague in that.
Yeah,
Super big.
that video didn't sit right with me at all when I first watched it. It did not sit right with me at all. Just the way, like his body language and the way he was talking, and he was like, and I'm cutting the comments off because I just don't want to deal with it. Well, that's what you did on Twitter when you got called out by a tiny content creator. You know, she's a content creator.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, she had a huge W. It was her first W ever, and she deserves it. But yeah, Papa Gun ran.
Happy Day, what are you talking about? He's always had red flags. It's more concerning that so many creators chose to ignore him and block people from calling out Papa Gut's red flags. I don't know what creators are talking about. Happy Day said that's not an excuse for me. Don't know what you're talking about. Alright, English, or the coffee or smokes. Thank you for the 199.
Or the edible.
I think Xylee looked at chat.
Weird color guys. People who are so fast to break others often are desperate to deflect. Also, every accusation tends to be a confession. We'll find out.
It sure seems that way right now.
We'll find out. Thanks for 5 minutes more, guys.
I'll definitely be watching the King show.
I think a lot of people.
I think Xylee looked at chat.
Hey, so it's definitely tomorrow?
Definitely tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless he changed it within the last minute.
Gotcha. Salo's gonna be there too.
So I know, yeah.
Yeah, these guys keep going back and forth.
Because apparently they got more than what Papa Gut said, which is good because you're only seeing Papa Gut's side. You know what I mean?
Now, when they say more, do you think we're talking about, like, they have screenshots, or do you think we're talking maybe there's other girls?
Dude, I have no clue. I wish I could tell you. I do
If
not
there's
know.
other girls, that would be hilarious.
Oh my god.
I like Papa Gut in the sense that I like when he's like talking to people on stream, but I don't like this fucking attitude he has with this like, oh, I'm saving kids from being rape victims and shit. Like that shit's weird. Dude, you go on TikTok, you made like, you're a fucking reactor on YouTube. You're not saving anything. It's weird. Right.
English says Tipster and Xylee doing animals together. It's funny because I actually do.
I don't have any edibles.
That's why I'm so, like, chill right now.
Is that what it is? I need to get edibles. I need to talk to Drew about what strain I need.
That's some dude that's like a good connect for like dates. I gotta hit him up.
Sally's been open to the idea. We just gotta make sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely open to the idea of edibles. I have this guy, one of the mechanics in the shop used to make edibles, but he made them in Buckeyes, and they were so good, and I was like chill the rest of the day at work. I didn't throw any wrenches, like pry bars. It was really a good day at work.
The biggest mistake a lot of people make with fucking edibles is like they're expecting it to kick in rather quickly, and so like, well, I don't feel anything, so then I'll take more. I still don't feel anything, so then I'll take more. And then when it hits, they're just like, fuck.
Dude, that one Buckeye I had, because I had taken home, like, gave me like 4 mortgages of like my mom and dad. That one Buckeye I took, it hit slow and smooth. My back wouldn't hurt. Everything was good. I wasn't cussing nobody out. Everybody thought I was weird for a second because I wasn't angry. I was just doing my job, all happy, you know. Let me go ahead and get these brakes done real quick. We good? We good?
Yeah. But yeah, it takes edibles a while to hit.
No, Lucid, I said fuck B-U-C-K-E-Y-E. It's like a couple. Nice try, though.
Nice. That's funny.
Yeah, nice try. I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy to see tomorrow. Like on the SYC, waiting to see it. And I'm
Happy Day says he talks about SA victims while zooming in on the victim and commenting on their looks. There's so much out there that could easily get down. And before these creators can hold on.
Okay, Happy Day, listen, people get tricked by people all the time. Okay?
Well, long form react content like he does, you know, it's a lot of people don't, like, especially creators, they're not going to sit through everything, you know.
Right.
So.
Like, I didn't watch everything with Papa Good. I watched stuff that I was interested in, and I like to watch, like, I don't know, throw whatever out there and, like, say it was some kind of allegation or something. Okay, Papa Gut made a video reacting. Okay, I'm going to go watch Papa Gut. Voice Critical said something about it. I'm going to go watch Voice Critical. Augie did a stream about it. Let me go watch Augie. Just to watch everybody's perspective on it. So, you know, sometimes people can see something early and sometimes they don't. And, you know what? Don't judge people who didn't see it early. That's what we have to say.
I think that's content's like good background.
Yeah, I used to like listen to it while I was like cleaning and stuff like that. Like his content wasn't the content that was sitting in my computer. It was while I was cleaning, while it was like setting up for a show or something like that. It was always in the background.
Yeah, I mean like that's usually what I was like doing.
Yeah. And if I do the same thing with Augie, if I'm watching a playback of Augie, unless I know for a fact, like the Manifesto thing, I actually watch. But like with yours, like Sister with yours, or even Edwin's, I'm watching that shit in the background, listening to it more than actually watching it. So,
60 seconds.
Anything else any of y'all got to say about this? I'm surprised Keystar haven't jumped in and go, gotta be at the show tomorrow at 6.
True. He was in my chat earlier, so I'm surprised to see him out here.
I'm not cool enough. Papa Good did really long streams. Content creators don't have the time to watch everyone's long streams and do their own. Period. Point blank. Period. Yes.
30 seconds.
I just hate that hypocrisy shit. I hate it, and I hate that it's just, I don't know, it just pisses me off. It pisses me off. Like, I get people changing their minds about things, but I've changed my mind gradually over time. I have changed my mind on, like, cancel culture and shit like that, you know? But it was, like, gradual. You know, it was, like, with every bad story I was doing, because I was doing heavy-ass stories. You know, there was a really time there was a lot of heavy-ass stories out there. I was doing all these heavy-ass stories, and then eventually it changed my mind on cancel culture, going, I don't give a fuck if they did that. I'd rather cancel this person who's actually hurting people. Like, literally hurting people, you know? Mochi, quit running away, papa!
Running away. Oh, that needs to be played right now. See you running away. You're running.
Yep.
30 seconds.
Exactly. I want to know what her... Damn it, I want to know what her, Twitter is. I want to see the Twitter, dude. Wait. This is a search.
Everybody's talking about this shit. I think his little video had the opposite effect of what he was hoping. I think he thought, get out ahead of it, and then, like, nobody would really say anything, but now everybody's talking about it.
I think what people are not getting is, like, for me personally, it's not about the cheating, it's the hypocrisy for me. Bowflex put out all of your donations to Papa Gut streams went to OnlyFans girls. That was fun. Oh wait, I'm not gonna like it because it has 69 likes right now, so I'm not gonna touch it.
That's cool.
And I really want to know who's on Twitter. I don't see it though. There's a lot of I told you so's on there. Yeah, I don't see anything, dude.
60 seconds.
So apparently she's subtweeting, maybe?
Probably.
So, this is gonna be interesting. Do you think he's gonna make her look crazy?
Well, he already started to.
I know.
He already started to.
But this is about to have a huge, bigger spotlight right now. This is a compliment.
You think so? You think this is gonna open up?
Well, he's about to fucking do a show. You know, who knows? Maybe Tommy C's probably Tommy C's not planning on it. Matt Pitt's planning on it. I'm considering it. You know, it's like gonna happen.
I don't know. I'm making my thumbnail for tomorrow after the Keemstar show.
You're making your thumbnail? The shit's about to blow. You know, like Hester said.
I'm gonna make my thumbnail for the Keemstar for the after Keem show party.
60 seconds.
I mean, look, I don't care about the OnlyFans part because to me that's like porn. Okay, I don't care about that part. The part to me is the personal messaging and flirting with the woman right after he said what he said about Tipster. It's the hypocrisy for me.
Yeah. Tipster, you're holding back. Are you gonna do a live stream?
Oh, he's such a boy. You know, that's what she would do. I've gotten caught a few times. And when she does, she laughs at me. He married a man. Very, very flawed, weak man that likes giant titties and grows with my hair. I don't know why. We're just not something like that freak that called him yesterday with the legs. Can't do it anymore. It's not worth it. I'm, I guess, growing. Both physically obese-wise, but also as a content creator. And so stuff like this gets out of hand very quickly. It's just ridiculous and not worth it. So, you know, next time I do something like this, I'll be going to a swingers party, okay, with a mask on, like Dream, and I'll never take it off. But yeah, everything was consensual, everything was this, that, the other thing. What's funny, though, there's two things. One is that she actually reached out to me after, like, yesterday morning. Approximately 19 hours ago. Yesterday morning. That would be before the Keemstar show or after? Before.
Yesterday morning it'd be before, yeah.
Okay. Would that have been before or after she actually gave King the quote? We don't know.
We don't know. Probably after. Probably. I think he's probably had the quote for a couple days now.
Yeah, me and you are on the same page.
Yeah.
But let's keep it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. But before I read that message to you, I'm going to read a quick little message because her story keeps changing. Her original story that she was DMing people was different from the story.
Boom. I got a problem with that. Because now you're just taking the word for it, unless you got screenshots. Yeah, see, I got a problem with that. Boom. If her story's changing, it's changing tips from that. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I'm not saying that could be completely true, but who?
That she actually said.
I will say this. I got a different story than everybody else. Yeah, that's 1 point for him.
On her the live. Is it true that I flirted with her? Well, yeah, we had just go watch this video. Leave me alone, okay? That was how it happened. She reached out to me, we flirted a little bit back and forth, took it to Snapchat, and that's where I bought the content. Okay? I've been pretty explicit about that. You should be able to kind of interpret
that. You buy OnlyFans on Snapchat?
For the words that I've said multiple times.
Well, I know that Snapchat is the place you go to if you want to get a little risky, you know.
Why is that?
Because the DMs delete. And you know when someone's
I see. But you can just screenshot.
But you know when someone screenshot it.
Even after the conversation's up?
Yeah, you get a notification if someone screenshot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's gotta be a way right now.
Yeah, having another phone.
Yeah, I never
taking a picture with your phone.
Anyway, this was the original story.
Somebody wrote, "Oh, the tipster apology? Does that happen?"
What?
The Tipster
apology to Tipster?
Yeah, it was pretty good. That's like it's.
Yeah.
That was going around. I said it was a little weird to talk. Probably should have said that. A little hypocritical.
Yeah.
Peace, brother. All the best. The first thing I think is funny is that when she released the information to people, she said now she's backtracking, saying, "I didn't want anybody to talk about it."
See, I don't like that. She's backtracking. I don't know that she's backtracking. How do you know you're not getting worked or fucking exaggerated with a little yourself? You're losing all these different people. Everybody gets something different. That's it. Maybe he's not doing anything like uncouth here. It's just that he's bleeding everything every time.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know the story. She's definitely not credible. As it seems. She doesn't even have that big of a fish. I'm surprised he even told me.
So I asked him, please don't use my name if he feels that he has to. I told him my truth. Not the truth, of course. And the whole story, Papa and I talked for months. Papa is emotional and upset. I wouldn't be his side hoe. He would say goodnight to me every night. He saved every picture. I never saved one. He was sneaky. I guess sneaky. I mean, I'm fucking buying porn from you. I'm not advertising that. Okay? I only have so much money. I can't be.
Is she talking about Snap? Is she talking about how is he sneaky if he won't?
I don't know.
He paying all these girls for this. Listen, a little bit of real talk.
Let me hear.
I know people don't understand my relationship dynamics. I totally understand that. I totally get that. You don't have to. Obviously, I do love my wife a lot. She loves me.
I like fucking seeing 20-year-old pussy walk down the street myself. Then I talk.
I love her more, of course. But I'm gonna be absolutely real with you.
I can't wait till these fucking spray tan bitches in England. I see a few of them. Then roll in the hay with them, you come out all brown and sticky and shit. Okay, that's English supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Spray tan. There's all these fucking, like, good night, my little kid goes all the time you see it.
60 seconds.
Like, I was talking about something funny.
Fucking British women tans.
Yeah, they tan. Like, there's all these, like, videos of British guys, like, doing, like, dances and stuff, and they got brown on the side of the fucking...
British girls look better pale anyways. Why are they...
Yeah, I don't know. It's not about Europeans, and they're uptight about their skin color. You know? Yeah, I've always been pretty pale. I think they're... Look at Trump. He's ridiculous tan.
Yeah.
He looks ridiculous. Now it'd be ridiculous if he didn't do it because everybody knows him for it. But I see these women. I mean, they fucking look Puerto Rican when they're done. They're English girls, and that's about as white as you can get besides being Swedish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this is a little too goblin mode. Let me pretext this to this girl she's watching. There's nothing. You get away consequence free. He knows who you are. We all have your name, but nobody's gonna release it. Even though you kind of deserve it, because you're kind of an asshole. All you have to do is walk away, you're back to business. Me personally, this is something that, of course, could have a negative impact.
Fall.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
On my career.
Did you see that as intimidation?
Yes.
I know your name.
Yes.
Release it.
Yes, that's it. I don't like this at all. This is the vibe that I got yesterday when I watched it, and it's like more like to the point. It feels like he's feeling he's close to the finish line here.
Yeah.
Yes. But, like I said, at the end of this fucking shit rainbow, there's really not much there to begin with. But yeah, he wants her gone. It's pretty clear.
Just because you're spiteful that I wouldn't engage with you. That being said,
you kind of get a consequence. Your wife doesn't fucking care. You'll be fine in a week. The only consequence you have to pay, which is what you honestly deserve, is like, you don't get to talk to guys about how to talk to women online anymore. You don't get to pull a tipster anymore. That's it. That's the only one.
Enemy needs one kill.
Who's giving me messages? My way. I wonder if it's anybody. The fuck is is this?
Tommy's about to get hacked.
Yeah, that's one.
Defeat.
Oh my god. There's an anime fucking convention in V-Squad.
Okay, well.
All these degenerates. I think she's just basically telling me this is, we're probably gonna take a vacation. What is this thing? Yeah, anime is coming to V-Squad. And it has a picture of, a bunch of guys dressed up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're upset about this. We don't let it watch it. We don't watch it. This makes all, I even told you that, it's all the autistics.
Well, I think the thing with autists is if they still like Sonic when they're 25.
Yeah, well, he's already over. He's kind of done with Sonic.
Yeah.
Already. Go back to sleep. How?
Like, if you like Sonic and you're in your early 20s, you probably have autism.
What about Knuckles? I play Sonic every so often too, but I don't know.
I hate it.
I had to read a comic book in Sonic comic books. It was the most autistic shit I ever read. It's just all over the fucking place. And the other thing about Sonic as a superhero, he's never in any kind of trouble. He never has to overcome anything. He's always just kicking ass and moving on.
Yeah.
There was nothing to it. Only everything.
Yeah, Mario's excusable. He's overweight, He's got shit going on.
Yeah, but I've never read a Mario comic. This was like a graphic novel. And it was just one hero thing after another, but there was no stakes. There was it was terrible. It was just Sonic just kicking ass. Yeah, it's like an autistic person wrote it. Like, everything's happy.
Excuse me for being a little goblin mode. If I wanted a side hoe, I don't know where the fuck this girl's from, but if I wanted a side hoe, it certainly wouldn't be a 37-year-old girl with 3 fucking kids.
That is irrelevant. He's making me more and more suspicious, because that's like, I didn't fucking rape her. Look how ugly she is. So I'm not saying that he did anything like that, but I've seen this excuse pattern before when guys do horrible shit, and then when they do mid-core shit, or they do they've turned it into her, all about her. Man, you know me, if I had a side hoe, she'd actually be hot. I didn't know she was crazy. The fact that he got in front of it, we don't know what she said until Kickstarter.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I know people like to do the whole meme. Listen, I'm a big guy. Big girls.
That's not Shadow.
It's another Sonic character.
He's okay.
Exist. I've never really had a problem getting girls. Before I had a lot of money, it was pretty easy for me to find girls.
It's really tough considering your fucking background for me to believe that, but whatever.
I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4". I'm 350 pounds. I'm broad. I'm smooth. I'm charismatic. I have a nice voice. I'm mature. I'm a children. I know I'm jerking myself off right now. I have a nice penis. I was kidding!
I was fucking kidding! There isn't a girl on earth is nice. Penis is nice. They don't want to know if it's big or not. More importantly, it's just there. Nice penis. Honestly, I think I'd be insulted. I've never told this thing. Be your penis. That it? That it? Fucking nice? Nice? Like he's gonna fucking bake your breakfast or some shit? Yeah.
He'll carry your books for you in the hallway?
Like what? I believe where it is, guys. Where's Papa Gun confined girl who's getting him to stick around this trick?
I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole, but I explicitly
kind of sound like one. I gotta be honest with you.
For these things. So that, obviously, it makes it more...
Like, if you're gonna make an exposed video, this is the video.
Okay? I'm not trying to be a fucking dickhead, but like, this is the situation you're putting me in. I didn't message her good night every night. Okay. My wife and I had a really big laugh when we heard that.
Like, what do you think? You can see your DMs?
What?
My wife had a laugh. You didn't. What the fuck? fuck would she do if you did? I know if I wouldn't tell my wife. Oh, I'm gonna tell my fucking side.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: Dead Freak sent me a dick. I don't know what dick it is. He's assuming that it's Papa Gut.
Really? Let me see.
He sent me a dick.
Let me see how nice it is. Come on.
Well, send it to. I already fucking X'd out of his fucking.
Send me the dick.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How did fucking Dead Freak get Papa Gut's
All right.
dick?
I don't know.
I think that's going to be the stream for now. Yeah.
Hey, I need trash.
There you go.
That's going to be the stream for now, since it doesn't look like it's being very fun. But I hope you liked that look at Overwatch 2. We're going to be checking it out a little bit more. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.